Hey guys, long time no see. I'm back with a quick review. I just wanted to give you guys a review on Avatar, The Way of Water. I just came back from it, so this is going to be a quick first impressions review. First thing all I have to say is thank you guys for coming back to my channel. I'm going to try to post more frequently, but we'll see where that goes. No promises. But just to get started, how did I think of the movie was? So I thought it was pretty solid. Not as good as the first one in my opinion, not as transcendent as the first one, but still solid. I thought the beginning was particularly rushed. No spoilers in this review, but the motivation for the villains is very weak in my opinion. And it feels like it's just there for people who didn't see the first one, or because the first one came out so long ago they needed a refresher. But in a way, it kind of negates the first one because it just explains everything, just to keep it spoilerless. So that's all I'm going to say with that, but it just seems like the first one's kind of irrelevant with the beginning. But then also the first one isn't irrelevant because later throughout the film there are things that you will only really understand and appreciate if you have seen the first one. So the movie can't decide if it's necessary viewing to see the first one or not. I also think the ending was very rushed. I think it didn't have a satisfying conclusion, and it didn't have, you didn't walk out of the theater thinking that was a solid full course meal, excuse me. Even though this film is like over 3 hours long, it still feels like it could have been longer. I know they're doing this because they have a franchise they want to continue, so they don't want to solve every mystery. But you know, if you're seeing a movie that's over 3 hours long, you know, you expect some kind of resolution, at least in my opinion, but you don't really get it here. Besides that, obviously everyone wants to talk about the visuals. The visuals are obviously extremely impressive. I didn't see it in 3D, and I still think that it looked amazing. I do think that obviously with the way of technology has gone, it's not as mind-blowing as the first one because the first one was kind of a trendsetter. This isn't really trendsetting in my opinion, it's just really good at what it does. The plot is very basic. Once again, Avatar, especially the first one, wasn't known for its plot. A lot of people have compared it to other movies. In my opinion, people don't go for the plot, they go for the characters and visuals, which I think are strong here. I think the characters, especially the returning characters, are very strong, and I think the new characters are strong as well. I also think that the themes of this movie regarding family and your home, or what it means to have a home, what you call home, and you know, what you need to do is right, what you feel you have to do is right versus protecting your family, and what are the trade-offs of fighting if it means that you can put people at risk. Is it okay just to run forever if it means keeping your family safe? So I think James Cameron did a great job here. I'm not going to bash this movie. I think it's very good. I don't think it's as good as the first one. I think there are some very weak points in the plot, especially the beginning and the end, and the plot is on its own nothing mind-blowing. However, I do think that the visuals were good and the characters were good, and while it being very long, it wasn't very satisfying. It did leave some ideas open to execute for the next couple movies, so I think that's exciting. If you're in this franchise, there's some stuff coming up which I think you'll be excited for. So that's all I have to say. I hope to post more reviews for you guys soon. Have a great night, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.